It was inevitable. You knew it was going to happen. It is now official. Drew Brees, 42 years old, 15 years to the day that he signed with the New Orleans Saints, has announced his retirement from the National Football League. And I give him points for creativity because this, posted to his Instagram moments ago, is one of the best retirement announcements I have seen.
After 15 years in the Saints and 20 years in the NFL, our dad is finally going to retire. So he can spend more time with us. Yay!
His kids, Bayard and Bowen and Callan and Rylan, they do the announcement there. Congratulations, kids, getting dad to come home. He says after 20 years as a player in the NFL and 15 as a Saint, it is time I retire from the game of football. Each day I poured my heart and soul into being your quarterback. Till the very end, I exhausted myself to give everything I had to the Saints organization, my team, and the great city of New Orleans. We shared some amazing moments together, many of which are emblazoned in our hearts and minds and will forever be a part of us. You have molded me, strengthened me, inspired me, and given me a lifetime of memories. My goal for the last 15 years was striving to give you everything you had given to me and more. I am only retiring from playing football. I am not retiring from New Orleans. This is not goodbye, rather a new beginning. Now my real life's work begins. Drew Brees on Instagram. His football work was pretty good. He leaves as the quarterback who's thrown the most yards, or for the most yards in the history, the 101-year history of the National Football League. Over 80,000 yards, 571 passing touchdowns, is second only behind Tom Brady. We kind of thought today might be the day. Ian Rappaport, Tom Pelissero, because of the fact it's the 15-year anniversary from the day he signed in New Orleans. It kind of made sense. And it also makes sense for the Saints here that they head into free agency tomorrow. And they knew, but now it's truly official.
Yeah.
They knew.
Yeah, I mean, they've known for some time, Andrew, that Drew Brees was going to retire, and we've known contractually for some time as well. Remember, during the Super Bowl, a couple days before, Drew Brees altered his contract to basically take as low a salary as he possibly can, the minimum, I believe, for the 2021 season, and spread the cap out through ensuing years. He's obviously never going to play for $1 million. He's never going to play for the minimum, but that was a sign that his contract was basically no longer mattered to New Orleans. It was all about the cap hit. So now, of course, that minimum salary goes away because he's not playing, and the Saints have been prepared for this. And I know that, Tom, because the Saints have had negotiations with Jameis Winston about potentially being their next quarterback, their quarterback for the future. While they've waited for Drew Brees, they have also moved on. And, of course, Brees knows that. They've tried to complete a deal with Jameis Winston. Nothing official yet, but all of the indications that I've received are that Winston is the likely starter in New Orleans. It's just a matter of wrapping it up official, and we'll see when that ends up happening.
That's right, Ian. Sean Payton, of course, gave Taysom Hill the opportunity to step in and start when Drew Brees missed some time with that rib injury last season. That was an opportunity that the Saints and Payton felt that Hill deserved, the opportunity just to train at quarterback. But Payton has believed that Jameis Winston is really the future at the position. Not to say that he will step in and have anything handed to him. You would expect a camp competition between Winston and Hill for that starting job. In terms of a contract for Jameis Winston, remember, he came in late in the process last year, took a very low one-year deal. Look for this next deal to be somewhere in the range of what Cam Newton just got from the Patriots in terms of a low base pay and a bunch of incentives if indeed he embraces and plays well in that starting role. And one other note, as Ian correctly mentioned during Super Bowl week, Drew Brees had his contract adjusted with the Saints, took down his base salary to the minimum. Well, functionally, they have to keep Brees now on the active roster through at least June 1st before they place him on the reserve retired list. That keeps the rest of his dead cap money, which is a little over $11 million, out into 2022. Keeps his cap number lower in 2021 at a time New Orleans, of course, is trying to free up cap space, keep some of their core together. Drew Brees walks away as the leader in a bunch of statistical categories, though, of course, Tom Brady just signed a one-year extension within the past couple of days here and is poised to pass him in the next year or two.
Exactly. Andrew. Brees right now has the yardage title. Brady's going to pass him. Brady also right now has the touchdown title. Let's congratulate Drew Brees, though, on a fantastic career. 20 years, 15 of which came in New Orleans. We saw on the screen there that iconic moment of Brees and his family with the confetti falling in Miami. Super Bowl 44, the night they beat Peyton Manning and the Colts and brought the Lombardi back to New Orleans. He will forever be, as he wrote there on Instagram, a part of that community and a huge piece of sports history in that town. And if we want to talk contracts, Ian, he already has a deal, correct me if I'm wrong, to transition to the booth, right? I mean, he has something to go to NBC next year.
Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly, and that's another reason we've known this is coming for a long time, because Brees is poised to become a broadcaster. And welcome to our world, because this is something that we've known was coming, and I think he's going to be very good at it. But usually, when you have a broadcast deal waiting for you and still sort of a playing career, usually that's all going to happen. And for Brees, this is all something that has been coming. I think the Saints have been prepared. They had essentially moved on to other quarterbacks, and now it is official.
Yeah.